Hi, Gary and Christian. This is Jeff with Zucker Marketing. Thank you so much for making time to talk with Eric. And as promised, here's your website analysis. So I'll be going over a few things that can actually help you rank higher, bring you more traffic, and of course, get you more customers. So let's start off with your website. You have a pretty good website. You have your logo here, free code option, call to action, company's profile, pretty good photos and nice layouts. And yeah, there's actually just some few other things I would like to get over for us to make sure we get you on top of the search list. And one thing I can actually tell you right off the bat is that Google loves content. Google would like to see a minimum of 1,500 words on a homepage. And in addition to that, the more content you have, the more you look like an expert in Google's eyes. So of course, if you'd want to beat out the competition, you'd like to have 1,500 words or more. So let's go ahead and do a quick count as to how many words is there on your homepage. I'll copy and paste it on a word counter. So currently you have 1,028 numbers. Not a bad number. We're still quite behind with the goal of 1,500. So of course, if you'd want Google to consider you as a trustworthy website, we'll up the number to 1,500, if that makes sense. And one other thing I would like to talk about are keywords. Google is actually looking for keywords, so it's looking for what the site should be found for. So if you have like the exact words listed multiple times on your site, you're going to be really relevant for the search. And of course, Google is willing to be, put you higher in the results. So I did a quick search with the roofings in your area. Let's talk more about the searches we have here. Let's start off with the sponsored one. So these are actually the paid ones wherein people are paying ads for. So we're not gonna, talk more or discuss more about this searches for the sponsored. But instead, we'll move on to this part right here. So this is what we call the map pack. What is map pack? This is something where you really would like to be on, since these are the ones that, generates a lot of traffic. They're easier to find. And one way for you to actually be here is you need to have a Google My Business profile, where you'll enter as much information as you can, like the company name, phone number, email, company address, hours of operation, photos, and so on and so forth. And in addition to that, if you put the same information in as many directories as you can, like Yelp, Yellow Pages, NG.com, and so on and so forth, that will actually help you a lot to appear in the map pack. Right, and if we scroll down, this part now is what we call the organic searches. So these are all the websites that ranks higher without people paying for any ads, just because they're doing some certain things. And that's, of course, what we're going to analyze and we'll be discussing. So I also pulled up one of the top ranking websites, and we'll be comparing your website to see what they're actually doing differently. So the first one on the list would be the Texas Star Roofing. So let's go ahead and see the numbers. Let me go ahead and pull up the paid tool that we use, where we can see the back end of your website. So that's called Ahrefs. Let's discuss more about the numbers. So let's start with DR. DR is actually the level of trust that Google have in your website, while UR is the strength of your website. And then backlinks. These are other websites that refers back to your website. So they're somehow like shout outs to your website through Yellow Pages, Yelp, and the like. I also have your competitors' website pulled up here, and we'll be comparing the numbers. So if you'll see, they have more numbers in terms of DR and UR, which means Google is actually considering their website as more reliable, like more trustworthy and stronger website than you have. And with backlinks, you actually have more backlinks than they do. While on the other hand, with keywords, they have 625, while you only have 181. So let's discuss about keywords since they have more numbers under keywords. Alright, so for organic keywords, these are all the keywords they have listed on their website. So when customers actually search for these specific words, their website shows on top of the list. And if you also check on the numbers under volume, these are all the hits and clicks that they're getting per month. And one more thing about keywords, let me go back to your website. So like for example, for this image or photo, if we, save it, or let me try with the other one. So if we, like for example, save a photo, and then instead of using this generic name, you can actually save it with a hidden keyword, like roofing, best roofing in Austin, best roofing in Texas, something like that, and do the same thing with the other photos you have on your website. That will be considered as a hidden keyword. And of course, for those keywords to not to be repetitive as well. Okay, well, just want to make sure we wrap things up. The things that we can definitely do to improve are first, the amount of content. So we'll, get you 1,500 or more numbers or words on your homepage so that Google will consider you as a trustworthy website and for you to rank higher in the results. And then next are keywords. So yeah, that's all that I have for now. If you have further questions, don't hesitate to call or email Eric. He can tell you the next steps and the other things that we can do. Thank you so much for your guys' time. You have a wonderful day. Bye.